Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So you can see in general the performance that we discussed yesterday. It's possible reaction on the market on 107.20 area has happened, but it was really minor bounce, and currently the overall situation stands some decision because we're coming to the Fed. So the degree of the uncertainty around this meeting is really rising. If just a couple of weeks ago it was absolutely clear that no rate will be changed, and actually the majority of the market society still think that this will happen and this will be no rate change, and indeed that might be so, but I suspect that the comments from the Fed will change drastically. It's just because of the rising prices of the energy. So I already talked about this in detail yesterday, so I wouldn't repeat this. As an ultimate solution from the Fed, I'm also not exclude the chance that it will be rate changed today as well, just because they will try to act in advance, because they will not able to make any decision in October, although probably the proper month to do this. That's why they could make some anticipation of the jump in inflation and change the rate this month, but maybe chance for that is not really significant. That, as you understand, makes very tricky the process of the trading today. Is mostly whatever position you will take, it will be just equally to the bet on some Fed decision. And something tells me that the rate decision, it might be not the primary object. It's most probable that the comments will be the primary object that investors will keep an eye on and that market will react on. So that's why on the daily chart we have no big changes, so everything stands the same. Some traders ask about the double repo pattern here with this thrust. We can't call it as potential for a double repo because, guys, this thrust is interrupting by this closing above the 3x3 many times, and to the downside do not have enough candles in the thrust. So if even here you will see some bottom that equals to the and similar to the double repo, this will not be the double repo itself. So market keeps bearish context. It stands outside of this flag consolidation for now. So here we do not have any big changes. On the follow time frame chart, let's take a look with this spike up. As we said, you could consider taking the short position. This will be very comfortable. It's just because it's a strong area. This is our invalidation point, and initially you have to place stop just above this line. So you just do not need the market will return back in the flag. If this will happen, it will break the short-term bearish context. We already discussed this. Now situation mostly stands the same. If you have taken position here recently, you could just move stops to break-even and see what will happen. Maybe it even makes sense to move stops to the break-even and coming on the Fed meeting. And currently take a look, it's a very tricky moment on the hourly chart. At the first glance we have the head and shoulders is forming, and if it works, it's definitely mean that we will get hawkish statement from the Fed, as dollar will keep going higher, market will reverse to the downside. If it will fail and market return back up, so we will not get any rate change and we will not get any change in the dovish rhetoric from the Fed. In this case, we could get upward action, market probably return back in the flag, and nearest target will be the XOP around 107.45. So here, as you could see, I have changed the ABCD pattern. So initially it was this one, AABC bottom, which was the XOP actually, and we have considered this for possible position taking. As we said yesterday, 107.10, 107.20 is a point where you could consider taking the short position. Now, as this initial ABCD is completed, I am increasing the scale and use this one. That in turn becomes the OP, and the next target will be right there. So that is, everybody needs to choose own poison right now. If you would like to go short, you do not have the position, you're not scaring of the coming Fed, and you think that the Fed rhetoric will be hawkish, you could consider head and shoulders. Besides, market stands right now right at the point of the right arm, so you could make the decision for position taking place and stop above the head, see what will happen. If you think that will be dovish, no Fed, no rate change, you should keep an eye on the possible failure of the hand shoulders. If you will see that market is coming back to the top, returning to the 107.10 area, you could try to take the long position with a possible acceleration to the upside. If you're conservative, you're scaring, you're not comfortable with the trading, just do nothing, sit in the hands. Wait when the Fed statement will be released and make decision tomorrow in a quiet situation and make the bet on some direction. So that's very personal. Every trader is different and mentally, and must be really comfortable, any decision. And finally, as I said, if you already have shorts right here, it probably makes sense to wait and with a break-even stop. It's no problem with that, because chances that we might be correct with our assessment of the possible Fed step might be correct, and indeed we could get some kind of 10 downward continuation. So that's, guys, what we have on euro currency.